Hi everyone, welcome to Pirate of the Galaxy Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for the collective sign of our Geminis. So I do want to let you know that cross watchers are welcome. Also take the energies and flip switch the roles, as roles might be reversed in these readings. And energy is fluid, so this could be something that has happened already in the past. It could be something that is currently taking place, or it could be something that is unfolding for you in the future. So Geminis, the universe has a message for you today. Let's set sail and find out what it is. We are going to be doing a Celtic cross reading for my beautiful Gemini collectives. Angel, spirits, guides, ancestors, please help me to connect to the energy of our Geminis. Help me to channel any messages for my Geminis for their greatest and highest good, please, and thank you. Please show me what is the current energies that my Geminis are currently in at this time. And thank you for these messages. We do have a Page of Cups in the center of the reading. What is the energy that is crossing my Geminis, please and thank you? What is the energy that's crossing challenges for my Geminis? I would also like to let you know that I only take jumpers, so I appreciate your patience. And cards have already been shuffled prior to this reading. The energy that is crossing our Geminis is the Ten of Cups. So we'll have to see why that is crossing you. Please show me the energies of the subconscious. What is it that we are unaware of for this reading? Show me what is it that we're unaware of. Seven of Cups. Oh, we have a lot of cups in your reading today, Gemini. Past energies, please. What is the past energies? Just one card, please. We have the Sun. And the distant future, please, for my Geminis. We do have the Eight of Pentacles. This did come out sideways, so we'll leave it like that. And what about the near future, please? What is the near future energy? We have the Knight of Swords. That is your energy. Please show me, what do my Geminis feel about the reading? How do they view this reading, or their thoughts on this reading? We have the King of Cups. Surrounding energy. Ten of Swords. Hopes and fears. Show me hopes and fears. One card. This is the Queen of Swords, but it did jump out in reverse. And then the final potential outcome, please. And we do have the Eight of Cups here. Bottom of the deck, what we don't see coming is the Three of Coins. This could be some, I want to say, people that are working together as a team, some team contribution here. So I'll walk you through these cards first, and then we're going to pull some clarifiers. In your current energy, I am seeing actually a lot of cups here, so this could have to do with emotions, but we will go through the cards. Page of Cups is talking about emotion. This is some conversation revolving around emotion, regarding emotion. It could also be some kind of apology, or it could be some light communication. For some of you, some flirtation around love. In your challenges, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a card that represents the happily ever after. So there is something that is blocking this. We will pull clarifiers and see how we can get this to the upright position. In the energy that is affecting the subconscious, or the energy that you're unaware of, we do have the Seven of Cups. This is illusions. So there can be illusions being created around you. In the past, we had the Sun. This was something that made you feel very happy. In the distant future, we do have the Eight of Pentacles upright. It could have to do with work. In reverse, something could not be working out over there. So we'll see. Could be some trouble at work, perhaps. In the near future, we do have the Knight of Swords. Knight is fast action. Swords could be of communication, or it could be thoughts and ideas. The energy that is representing you over here, or your thoughts on the situation, is King of Cups. So you could be dealing with someone who's emotionally mature, who is operating in their heart space. The energies that surrounding you is the Ten of Swords. There was some kind of painful ending over here. The energy that you are having in your hopes and fears, this is the Queen of Swords. This is being able to getting to stand up for yourself in a certain situation, to see things clearly and to put your foot down. The outcome here is the Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you and what no longer makes you emotionally happy, and walking towards something that does make you emotionally happy. Let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers here, just so that we can see what's going on. Also, if this reading does end up resonating with you and you'd like to connect me to connect your energies in the future, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those fun things, so that I can connect with you in future readings here. So Spirit, please clarify for me, why do we have the Page of Cups in the current energy for our Gemini collective? So we have the Two of Wands. That's Aries energy. Two more cards, please. You have the Queen of Wands, more fire energy. Can be dealing with a fire sign, that is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And then this one wanted to come out, which is the Moon. So Gemini, it looks like the current energy here does revolve around some kind of conversation, communication about something that fulfills you emotionally. If this is in a connection of love or friendship or romance, it could be that you are talking or communicating to someone about something that fills your heart or makes you very happy. But it is, you know, the page energy is very light. Could be with a younger person as well. We do have a conversation on Two of Swords is setting out on a new journey. So this is the beginning of a new journey for you. Queen of Wands can be regarding, sometimes it can be shadow work. If you're not dealing with a fire sign over here, this could also represent taking some kind of risk, being in your power, being, I want to say, being in your power, being assertive, and being confident in what you're doing. The Moon is following your intuition here. So something starting off with a communication regarding the matters of the heart. This could be in any form of your life, as this is a general reading. And by doing this, you are following your intuition. The energy that's crossing you here is the Ten of Cups. Show me, why is this the challenge for our Geminis, please? We do have the Ace of Cups here. That did come out in reverse. We do have the Four of Wands. One more card, please. And we do have the Two of Swords. So it seems like my Geminis are having some trouble finding their happily ever after. It seems like you might not necessarily have your heart set on something, or you are still in search for that something that you know that is for you, and that's filling your cup. If this is in relationships, it could be that you're still in search of the person that completes you, that will fill your cup, that is your happily ever after. If this is not with regards to relationships, if it's in a friend or family situation, it could be that there is a connection or with a group of people that might not be going accordingly. There might be some difficulties over there. And if it is with regards to work, it could be that you perhaps haven't found the job that is meant for you, that you feel at home, that you're happy to be in every day. Why am I saying all of these things is because we have the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups is in reverse. So this means that it was a missed opportunity, something that doesn't make you happy, something that doesn't fulfill your heart. That was a challenge. I'm getting that this could, or you saw it as a potential stability, okay? The reason over here is that the Four of Wands does represent stability. So like if this is a relationship, perhaps like as an example, for those of my Geminis that are looking for love, you could have gone out on a date and it could have been a complete failure that just didn't meet your expectations, and you had high hopes of this being a success, being you know, something that you were going to celebrate, and something that that you were going to, you know, have a future with. However, it turns out that this was not the case, because we have the Two of Swords here in reverse. Normally the Two of Swords is someone that is not seen properly, or that cannot make a decision on something. However, with these Two of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like you saw through something, like you were like, no, this is not for me. So if you were on this date and it didn't meet your expectations, you had to say, okay, I'm going to give it a hard pass. This is not for me. If it's a job, the challenge was you thought that this was going to be your happily ever after job situation. Turns out it didn't fill your cup. It didn't meet your expectations. And with that, you had to give it a hard pass and say, no, I've made up my mind. This is not for me. Okay. Take it where it fits. Now, in the energy that you're unaware of, we do have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can bring illusion or many options. Let's go ahead and clarify this. I'm getting the Seven of Wands, so we have 7, 7. Give me 2 more cards, please. Two more cards for our beautiful Geminis. Six of Swords. One more card. And the Four of Swords. Yeah, so to clarify the Seven of Cups is having many options or not being able to make up one's mind regarding these available options. Just because there's so many choices and you're not necessarily sure what is behind each cup. So this is what you're unaware of. Seven of Wands is an energy of wanting to protect yourself. You're putting a block up because you're protecting what's in your best interest. Six of Swords is someone moving to calmer waters after a tumultuous time, and then the resting phase. So it seems like here in the subconscious energy, you are in search of something. However, things did get a bit confusing and muddled up. And I'm getting here that there's some kind of blockage or hard time making a selection. Sometimes when we are not able to see things clearly, we need to move to a calmer location or a calmer state of mind, because when the water is up and down and rough, we're not able to necessarily see our reflection. This is when we get in our boat and we move to calmer waters, so that the mind, because the swords is the mind energy, once the mind is calm, then we can think clearly and make a decision. In this, I am seeing the Four of Swords, which is healing and resting. So I think you are having a bit of a quiet time to think more about this decision that you're making. Or to think about your options. Now, in the past, we do have the Sun, which is the major for Leo. Let's clarify that and see why that is there for our Geminis. Give me 3 cards, please. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, but it came out on its side, so we'll keep it on its side. And 2 more cards, please. So I did get the Justice as well, but it also came out on its side. And then the Magician, and it came out in reverse. Okay. So it looks like in the past there was some kind of opportunity. Now again, this is a general reading, so place it where it fits. Business, love, friends, or family, right? So there was this opportunity, and it seemed like it would be something that would make you really happy. However, when I'm clarifying this, I am getting the Wheel of Fortune on the side, the Justice on the side, and the Magician in reverse. So it seems like this could have been somewhat of a false offer. The Wheel of Fortune, normally when it's upright, it's taking a chance and things working out in your favor. Now, this was on its side, so it's not necessarily as if things completely was a miss, but it seems that this chance that you took with the Wheel of Fortune didn't necessarily pan out or get you to that Sun energy that you wanted. Justice as well is things that are balancing out in your favor, karmic justice. It seems that the scales were tipped, however, it didn't balance fully in the capacity that you needed it to. And the Magician as well, this was manifesting something, manifesting that sun and that that happiness. But it seems like this was a manifestation that for you, it could have felt like it didn't come true for some reason. Okay, something didn't work out over here. Now, I do want to clarify this Knight of Swords. Why do we have this in the near future energy for our Geminis, please? And thank you. Why do we have this? So we do have the King of Pentacles. 2 more cards, please. The 4 of Cups and the Hermit. Yeah, so I am getting the Knight of Swords is taking quick action on something. I am getting that you are taking quick action in the near future towards your stability and what gives you stability. Whether this is a relationship, you'll be moving to a relationship that gives you more stability, or if it's work, you'll be moving to a job that gives you more stability. After there was a rejection of some sort, like the 4 of Cups is somebody rejecting the cup that's being offered. So you did reject maybe this, if it's for some of you in love, it was this date that you went on and it didn't live up to your expectations. You've rejected it and now you're moving to something that is stable. And within that, you are in the Hermit kind of energy that is going within and digging deep and looking for answers and looking for that light, for the path of, you know, where to next. Is this where I am going to settle? Let's clarify the future energy for the 8 of Pentacles, please. Why do we have this? Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. We do have the 10 of Wands. This is distant future energy. We have the 10 of Cups. So 10, 10. 10 signify completion here. One more card, please. And then we have the 2 of Cups. So the 8 of Pentacles in upright is normally you working hard on your craft. In the near future, though, that is in reverse. So it seems that whatever it is that you are working on is going to have a bit of a pause. This is in your distant future. And why is that? Because it seems that whatever this is that you're working on could be somewhat of a burden that you are looking to release, and you are still wanting to move towards your 10 of Cups. Here, though, I am getting that this is upright. So if in the past we did see the 10 of Cups as a challenge, it looks like you're still moving forward to pursue this 10 of Cups, whether it's in a relationship or whether this is a job. So take it how it resonates. You're still going to be moving forward. I don't think that you're going to necessarily be put. In terms of the 2 of Cups as well, this is a mutual connection. Something that fills your cup and fills the other party's cup equally. It could be that a lot of you are pausing what you're working on in search of romance. But it could be like, for example, if this is connected to romance, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse could be that you're not giving up. You're still continuing on your journey. You're putting things on a bit of a hold to put away burdens and to continue pursuing your 10 of Cups with the 2 of Cups, okay? If it is with regards to work, it could also be that you are taking a bit of a break, putting down the burdens, and you're going to stop what you're doing to continue to pursue what makes you happy with the Two of Cups. It does seem like you are going to find something though, where it's 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. It seems like you're going to find your match. So if this is love, you can find your match in regards to love in the distant future. Distant future is talking about a month to 2-3 months out. If this is work, same thing. You're going to put down the work that you have, which is a current burden, in search to move forward to find your 10 of Cups, the job that makes you happy, and to have that work relationship that matches your cups and fills your cups equally, so that it's an equal partnership, equal give and take within that work environment. Let's go ahead and see. I'm just gonna swap the deck right now, and then we'll continue clarifying this reading. Clarify this King of Cups here, please. Why does Gemini have this in how they see this reading? 4 of Cups, show me more. So King of Cups, I'm getting, it's talking to me about what actually fills your cup. Putting you in an energy personally of still holding your cup out, but also being mature about this, making emotionally mature decisions for whatever the situation it is that this reading is pertaining to. It's knowing and having the ability to distinguish what you are willing to accept, knowing your worth, and what you're not willing to accept, whether this comes to love or work. Also knowing that this is an art of getting the balance right and being patient in your search, because you eventually know that if you are knowing your worth and you're not accepting just any cup, any offer that is given to you, you take your time and you continue to search for the right thing, you will end up with great success and a celebration. That's what I'm getting. Clarify this 10 of Swords in the energy that's surrounding you, please. Why do we have the 10 of Swords here in this energy? Give me 3 cards. Thank you for these messages. Why do we have these 10 of Swords here for our beautiful Gemini collective? So we have the Page of Swords. Show me more. Oh, we have the 5 of Wands and the King of Wands. Yeah, so it seems like with the 10 of Swords, this is the energy surrounding you. So I'm not sure if this is in a work environment or connection, friends or family, place it where it fits. But it seems like someone has acquired some information that they're not necessarily happy with, because this information that has been given to them is causing a lot of friction. I can see that there's numerous people here, and I'm getting it's about perhaps you taking action and following what rings true to you, what resonates with you. I get that some people might not be happy that you've stood up for yourself and it's caused this ending. This is in the surrounding energy. Why do we have the Queen of Swords in the hopes and fears, please? So I'm getting the Three of Swords. The Nine of Cups. Give me one more, please. Okay, we have 4 cards here. So your hopes and fears was the Queen of Swords in reverse, though. The Queen of Swords upright can be someone who is able to see through, you know, tricks or anything that is smoke and mirrors, through illusions. But the Queen of Swords over here energy is someone that isn't looking through things or not seeing what they are needing to see. A Queen of Swords as well can be very, I want to say they can be very hurtful with their words. So I'm not sure if there's a conversation that you're perhaps scared of having, because I am getting the Three of Swords here. This is some hurt or someone being stabbed in the back. Then with the Nine of Cups, so I'm getting here, this was somebody that hurt someone else to win at all costs. To get what they want out of the situation, they stabbed someone in the back and to have their abundance. So I'm not sure if you're connecting with someone that was like a win at all cost and the other person ended up hurt. I'm not sure if you're afraid that you've hurt someone and that they see you in a different light, or if you simply were dealing with someone who was trying to win at all costs and would throw you under the bus, so to speak, to get on top. This is under the hopes and fears, though, so it could be something that has not taken place. It could be something that you're hoping that won't happen, or you're hoping that this won't come to fruition over here. Please clarify this Eight of Cups as the potential outcome for our Geminis. Yes, we do have the Star. That's major for Aquarius. Give me 2 more cards, please. Yeah, I wanted to say over here, it's about using your discernment, not accepting any offer, just every single offer. It's being selective with your time and your energy and being discerning about who gets access to your time and energy, Gemini. And I think you do that rather well. I think that there is a lot of signs that can learn from you. So over here we do have the Star, the Seven of Wands, and then one more card. Yes. Okay. So to clarify the outcome, I do really like this for you. We do have the Eight of Cups. This does signify somebody that's walking away from things that no longer serve them, off to in search for the happiness that they deserve. They know that they deserve it in their heart. This over here, we have the Star with the wish fulfillment. So you're still in search of your wish fulfillment and you are moving towards it. You're listening to your instinct. You're standing your ground over here with the Seven of Wands. No matter what people have to say, their opinions, you're not letting this affect you. You're saying, I know my worth and I'm not backing down, even if Others around me don't know my worth. I'm going to continue to fight and strive for what I believe I deserve. And here, the Two of Wands, you are setting out on your new journey in order to pursue what you believe you deserve here. So I'm just going to pull one of our, what is it, Dream Ritual Oracle cards that I'm going to be using. Very nice. So we have the card, it says request. Let's take a look and see the message for you. Okay. So here it says request qualities: ask, investigate, visualize, receive, experiment. Lunar power. There can be no better time to ask your dreaming mind to help you with a specific problem than when the moon is waxing. This is because the moon starts to reach out and express herself in the night sky, and that is exactly what you are doing when you incubate a dream. You are reaching for a resolution and moving away from a passively hoping for change towards actively experimenting with solutions, and in the process committing to positive change. That's what I like. This whole reading is about you experimenting and moving in search for positive change, right? So ritual: incubate a dream. Write down a problem if you want insight for on a piece of paper, and place that piece of paper beside your bed with another blank piece of paper and pen. As you're getting ready for bed, mull over the problem and ways to solve it in your head. Visualize the problem as an image, or repeatedly talk to yourself about finding a solution with your thoughts. Before falling asleep, imagine yourself dreaming about the problem. Tell yourself to expect dreams about your question, or visualize waking up in the morning with insight on your mind. Upon awakening, lie still and note whatever fragments of a dream are there. Ask for more of the dream to reveal itself. Should there be no recall at all, focus on how you feel. Get up and write down your dream and how you are currently feeling about your problem. Your mantra: I find the answers I need in my dreams. All right, my Geminis. So I hope that reading helped. I hope it resonated with most of you. Know that I love you all very, very much. And remember to trust the stars, follow your intuition, and I'll see you on the next cosmic voyage.